Hello and welcome to Light Waves by todderbert. In front of us, we have the Olight ArkPro Lite. It's a flat body, multi-light source, everyday carry flashlight with UV and red secondaries. You can find this selling on Amazon USA for right around $69.99, and the same as Olight.com. I'll have links down in the pay link section if you so desire this little flashlight. Let's take a look at the box. Olight, rethink light, reimagine style. So the ArkPro Series is pretty cool, and this is the light version, the smaller version. And I really like this one because it offers a red secondary, which is nice to protect your night vision. And if you're a stargazer, this thing's perfect around your telescope. We got down here, actual product color may vary. Okay, well mine looks just like that picture, so nice. ArkPro Lite flashlight. Okay, learn more. You get the idea, right? We get a lifetime warranty. And the back here is their website stuff. There you go. Okay, took everything out of the box. Let's see what we got. So we get to start the show. The light. Awesome. Now I'm going to bring out the ArkPro and the ArkPro Ultra so you can kind of get an idea what the differences are. They also include the magnetic charger, which is famous on most of these style lights from Olight. I really like these mag-based chargers. They're really neat. This is a 1 amp charger. And this little indicator here lights up when it's charging. It's red, I believe, and green when it's finished. Pretty simple setup there. The ArkPro also has 2 ways to charge, and I'll show it to you in a second. And then we get a little bit of instructions, and that's it. That's all we get in the box. So pretty basic. Now this has all 3 of the ArkPro models, Lite, the Pro, and the Pro Ultra. We're looking at the first column there. As you can see, it has a spot flood type setup for its main light. And you can see the modes. It's got turbo high, medium, low, and moonlight. Moonlight at 1 lumen for 10 days. Nice. There we go. We got strobe mode there. We got UV light mode. We have a red light mode. See, the red light mode is only available on the light model. And no laser. So, you know, I don't use a laser a whole lot, so getting the light model is actually more beneficial to me than the others. Though I do like the other ones too. They offer a lot of fun. Okay, here you go, some specifications. Going over here, how to operate the flashlights. They're pretty basic setup. Just go through here real quick, and I'll cover most of it. In case I miss something, there you go. It's got lockout mode for everything, nice. And as you can see, the battery capacity is 1350 milliamp hour versus 2000 on the bigger models. It is a shorter flashlight. And of course, charging method, USB-C or the magnetic charging. And it shows that it charges faster using the USB-C versus a magnetic one. Okay, cool. And the back here, I think, is the ArkBeat. That goes with the Ultra only. So if you're wondering about that, you don't get it on this model. Okay, it looks like we got some instructional video if you need it, or Olight.com for more. Okay, warning, read, obey, stay safe. A lot of warnings here. I'm sure you're not reading this, but I'm just putting it up there anyway. Just to avoid any trouble. There's your notices. Okay. You are... Wait, there's more. Oh yeah, wait a minute. There's a warranty over here. This is cool. Yeah, people are pretty proud of this warranty. They like it. I've never had to use it. But, yeah, not bad. 2 to 5 year warranty. Okay, cool. Download the Olight app. I don't know if I'll do that, but it's there for you if you want to. Contact information. Okay, we're done with that. Let's toss that aside. All right, let's zoom it on down, get up close and personal to it. All right, let's bring some Iron Man in for color. Yeah, I know, it changes color. I love it. That's what it looks like in person for me. So dimensions, we have 4 3/8 of an inch in length, or 111 millimeters. We have a width of 1 1/16 of an inch, or 27 millimeters. And then we have a height of 5/8 of an inch, or 16 millimeters. Pretty cool and compact. Now, I have some other lights I'm going to bring in here. I'm going to kind of just do side-by-side comparisons just for size to give you an idea. And then we'll go over the features and do some demoing. Yeah, and final thoughts at the end of the video. So for just basic size, we have a through-night saber, AA powered flashlight. We have an 18650 flat top battery. We have a 21700 flat top. Nice. And then we have a through-night TC15 version 3, 18650 everyday carry. As you can see, cylindrical style. Yeah. And I'll show that to you in a second here. You can kind of see the difference in the width and why flat flashlights have been taking off recently. They're so much easier to carry in the pocket because they're slim. And they do quite a bit. Instead of just one light source, you have 3 light sources. Pretty neat. All right. Okay, put that away there. I got more to show you. So a competitor. Always like to show competitors, right? I have a Claris Flat Tech. This is the X2 3000 lumen beast with an OLED display. Kind of tactical style buttons on it. Totally different beast than the Olight Mini. I mean Olight. Olight Lite. I'm going to get used to saying that. But yeah, I call it the Mini because that's what it is. It's a mini one, mini version, the light version. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite different setup here. This one's all about output lumens. This one's all about multi-light source, which makes sense. I'd rather have multi-light source versus 3000 lumens and a flat style left flashlight. This just makes more sense for everyday carry. And most of you will agree. There you go. Love it. Okay, so, and let's show it next to the different Olight ArkPro models. So we have the ArkPro. I have it in orange here. Pretty neat. It's got different grips to it. As you can see, the side engraving is a little different. Controls are similar. But in the front here, it has a spot flood versus just a UV and combined spot flood light here. This has a UV up here and the green laser below. This is 2 red LED secondaries in the middle. And they both have that cool battery status and light mode you're on. I love that. This has, of course, the bigger battery as well. And you can see it's taller. So let me see if I can show you that profile. Actually, just do this. Give you an idea. There you go. Awesome. All right. And then we have a comparison, the Pro Ultra. Now, the Ultra sports pretty much the same thing as the regular ArkPro, but it has the Arc Beat. So you get this little cool emblem here as you use your flashlight to change its color. I was able to go out the entire cycle of 10.5 days, and I can change to any color I want. It's just it's a novelty. It's for fun. It's not really there for any main use. But yeah, same front end as the ArkPro. Pretty much same everything. It has a little different engraving here on the side. Kind of a premium style. And it uses their special aluminum alloy. Cool. All right, so you get the idea. So there are the different models. You have the Pro Ultra, you have the Lite, and then you have the regular ArkPro. There you go. So if you're wondering the differences, and of course the ArkPro Ultra now comes in black. So if you're loving the Ultra series and you like black, well, there you go. That's an awesome light. It's a real nice finish to it. Love it. Okay, cool. So put those aside. Let's go over the light, and then we'll go look at some pictures I took of this thing in action, and we'll do a demo on the desk and do some final thoughts. So bring this in here. Okay, going to the front, you can see it's got a protective lens there. I believe it has some coatings. Hard to tell if it does have any. It's very slight. Looking at it head on there, you can see over here we have our spot flood, cool white LED. No specs on it, but it does produce mostly a flood with a little bit of throw. Our 2 red LED secondaries there. In the middle, nice. They have a high-low mode, which is really handy. And over here we have our UV portion with a smooth reflector. No filter. And I noticed the Olight ArkPros here, they have a filter over the UV. You can see it there on the top or bottom, however you're looking at this. Here we go. The top. There's the UV portion right in the middle there. This one has a bigger dedicated reflector, but that gives you some idea what's going on there. All right, cool. Now the UV portion has 365 nanometer wavelength, 360 milliwatt output on low, and 1000 milliwatt output on high. So it has a nice high-low for the UV. The body is your typical ArkPro aluminum alloy. This is a 6061 unibody construction, which is nice with a black anodized finish. Really like it. Slick. I think it's only available in this finish, the black. I like it. It's got this blue anodized power button. USB-C charge port. All modes available to you while charging, except for turbo here or on the magnetic base. So that's nice. I did notice about a little bit over 1 amp charge right here. It's supposed to go a little faster on the USB-C. So I did notice it was charging a little faster than the way the mag base does. So that's good. And of course it's spring loaded, just like the other models. They have that same door system. As you can see here, it's got the flip out door. Same deal. Yeah, I like that. I like how it shares the same architecture. The engraving is a bit different. It's just got these little slanted lines. Decent enough grip for a small light. Don't need a whole lot. It does a good job. Of course, your mag base is strong. Yeah, just as strong as the others. This 21700 is holding up. You know, it'll hold it at any angle. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It won't hold its weight, I don't think. No. The weight of the flashlight, by the way, is 105 grams. But it will hold it like that, of course. But there you go. Yeah, nice strong mag base. Yeah, what else we got going on here? So our belt clip is pretty cool. It's deep carry. Reversible, of course. You can wear it 2 directions. That's nice. I'll whip the back end there. ArkPro Lite there engraved. Okay, cool. Looks like you can't access the battery compartment, probably from the company. I don't know if you can do that by yourself. I probably wouldn't mess with it. So send it in if you need this new battery. I think they replace them. All right, so going to the front here, we have our selector switch. So you have this side here says UV, even says it there, which is nice. Center is your white light, and over to your right is your red lights. As you can see, as I slide this, it's pointing to what I want. Now, that's just like the regular ArkPro and ArkPro Ultra. We press the center button in. We have these really cool micro perforated holes. I don't know if it's just going to show up on here. But there's like 1,300 holes, micro, you know, like laser drilled in there, which is awesome. Over here we have the what light mode you're on and intensity up to 4 steps. And over here we have the battery status up to 4 steps. And up there is the lockout mode. I'll show it to you in a second. So operating light's pretty simple. Press it on. Goes to your last use mode, which is moon, low, medium, or high. It does not remember turbo, of course. If you press and hold, it cycles. So it's going to cycle the 3 main, low, medium, high. There you go. If you want to get to moon, it's just a long press from off. So a long press from off, let go. Now we're on moon mode. We cycle from here, it'll go low, medium, high after this. So of course, turn it off, turn it back on, stays on moon, which is nice. So you only have to long press that one time to access it, once it's saved to memory. And of course, holding it will give us back to our cycle there. There you go. That's the white light. And if you notice the side here, we have, let me just see if I can hold it, you can see it going up. So there's your low, medium, high. Low and medium share the same spot. And if we go to high, now if we go to turbo, there you go. It shows the last segment up there. Nice. That was turbo, by the way, which is awesome. I like this battery life indicator with a little battery icon as well. Now, if you want to lock the light out, it's a press and hold and keep holding. So it goes to moon and you keep holding and it goes to lock. And there's our lock right there. If you can see it. Oh, it was there. Let's press it again. There you go. It's also laser perforated opening. That's so cool. Yeah. All right, cool. We're almost ready to show you some pictures in the garage. Let's see what else we got. We got the UV portion. What's we got? UV, press it on. Oh, I locked it out. Hold on a second. Okay. Unlock, just press and hold. Unlock. So here's our UV. We have a low, high. Just by press and hold. You can see it's cycling over here on the side. There you are. Finger gets in the way. There you are. So that shows you what's going on. Low, high. That's pretty cool. All right, and then go over here. We got the red mode. So same thing. Click it on, click it off, and press and hold. Change. So this is a low and a high mode as well. And this one here also has a SOS mode from on. So it's a triple click, 1, 2, 3, and it accesses our SOS mode. And I believe it's from off or on. So if it's off, 1, 2, 3, and there's our SOS mode. Cool. Okay, that's the same here with the white light. Turbo is the 1, 2, goes right to turbo. From off or on. Flashlight on, turbo. You get the idea, right? And this one has a strobe. It's also, I believe, triple 1, 2, 3. There you go. Super fast. Super fast. I don't know what the hertz are, but it said in the guide there. But yeah, really nice. So just remember 3 from on or off on the white light setting. Cool. So that's it. That's how you use it. It's pretty basic, straightforward. So you know all that. It's IPX7 waterproof, 1 meter drop resistance. The battery's at 1,350 milliamp hours. You saw in the instructions if you were watching that part. So It's got a cool angled cut grip here. I really like this. Nice little setup. So let's go ahead and head to the garage where I took some pictures. I got 7 of them. Yep, keep us busy. We'll come back here, do a demo, and do final thoughts. So let's head to the garage. So I'm in the garage, 15 feet away from the garage door. The light's on turbo. This intensity is 1200 lumens. Expect a runtime of 4 minutes before it throttles down to 350 lumens. It will run down the remainder of the battery at 134 minutes, giving you a total throw of 94 meters in this mode. Now we're on high. This provides 350 lumens for 155 minutes before it starts throttling down to 60 lumens, and we'll run the remainder of the battery out in 30 minutes. Now we're going to medium, a useful mode, 60 lumens. You'll find yourself using lower modes quite often in smaller environments and around the house. You don't need to have these higher intensities. Medium does quite a bit at 60 lumens, and you get a runtime of 16 hours. Now we're on low. This is 15 lumens. Expect a runtime of 54 hours. Again, low is a great setting to have when you're trying to conserve the power of your flashlight. Now just be able to make this out. This is moon mode. This is 1 lumen. Hopefully you can see it. This will last 10 days. Now, the thing about 10 days is if you're in a survival situation where your power's out and it's been out for a few days and you're not sure when it's going to come back on, just use the moon mode for most night activities in a tent or a small room. You'll be able to navigate around, no problem. Just put the mag base up and have it as a mini lantern. Okay, we're going to head over to red now. We're on red high mode. This is 40 lumens, quite intense for red. Expect a runtime of 5.5 hours. And then we're on low. This is 5 lumens. Expect total runtime of 39 hours. Give you quite a bit of runtime at this setting. This is one I'd use the most if I was using the red modes. Let's go back to the bench. All right, yeah, so let's do a quick demo here, and then we'll do some final thoughts. So let's go ahead and turn the lights off. Let's turn this on. Let's start out moon. There we go, moon mode. We'll do an RFI test, see how that's looking, and yeah, we'll go from there. So here, turn this off. All right, so this gives us an idea of the beam pattern. Definitely cool white. You can see that in the camera. That's exactly what I'm seeing. It's got this cool white. I wouldn't call it purplish blue, but it's very blue. So it's definitely got a blue tint to it. So it's got a really cool color to it. And this is actually really nice how it's showing it. So it's got this little bit of spill, and it goes into this kind of a spot here. Bring it in the middle. You get the idea. So that's moon. And I'm going to aim at the ceiling. Go to the mode. So we go low, medium, high, and then turbo. Turbo's lighting up everything in the room here. Off the ceiling. That's nice. Going to the table. This is turbo. Okay, we'll go to low. Actually, this is not low. There's low, medium, high. There you go. Cycle those. About 2.5 feet from the cards there. Trying to do this quick enough for my camera compensates. There you go. And then go back to moon. Press and hold. There you are. Back to moon. Now let's go to UV. Okay, this is low UV, I believe. Go to high. There's low and high. High, you're seeing all the dust on my table. Probably the same with low. Yeah, low, you're seeing dust as well. But yeah, that high intensity is really high. So if you don't need that, just use low mainly for up close and personal stuff. That's the UV section. Awesome. Loving that, man. It looks pretty cool. Here's the box. I think it's glowing. Nice. All right. Okay, switch over to red. So you can just do it with the selector on. That's what I did. So you can go here, UV, white, and then red. Now our red here, this is low, looking good. There's high intensity. Yeah, that 40 is like you really don't need 40. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you're outside, you do see something. But this 10 lumen is really nice. Once your eyes are adjusted, you can see everything really nice. Okay, let's bring a radio in. All right. Test some RFI on this.
Located in Countryside Plaza. Visit marrymejewelry.com. Marry me to find out why Marry Me Diamonds get the most compliments.
Looking for a new home base? Visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway. People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like food, and 20% Follow the 50-30-20 rules to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com. Today, brought to you by People's Bank. Here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hey, it's Courtney from
Okay, you get the idea.
Best in the game. Accident attorneys Julio Costa.
Turn that off. Skywave 2, by the way. Nice radio. Yeah, so RFI, I noticed on this light. Turn these other lights on. Here we go. All right. So yeah, because we're a radio channel first, I always like to have my lights complement my radios. So RFI is a big deal, especially when we use AM band quite a bit here in the United States. RFI, there was none on Moon, if you noticed. None on High Red. It was moderate to strong on the other modes, though I noticed like on High and Turbo wasn't as much as that low and medium modes. So overall, very handy when you're using Moon, because that's all you really need, close quarters with a small radio. So yeah, if you get one of these, use the Moon mode, and you're going to love it. So yeah, definitely rocking there. So final thoughts on this bad boy. Yeah, all right. So what do I like about it? What do I dislike? And my overall opinion. Well, the likes. Well, there's quite a few likes to like about this light. Usable step modes. Yeah, like that. I like that most of those modes are available while charging the flashlight, either by magnetic base or the side USB-C. And of course, that's what I like most about this flashlight is the ability to go USB-C, because I use this a lot. I don't have to fumble with a rubber grommet either. I love that. This is a spring-loaded metal door. And I love having the magnetic base because they have an optional holster, which is really cool. That's wall-mounted, or you could take it off and use it as a holster on your belt. But this it has a spot for your magnetic charger. You just drop it into the wall mount, pop your magnetic charger on, off you go. That's actually pretty handy. But I also like having that too as well. So those are likes. The dual charging. Red LEDs. Okay, the red LEDs, I mentioned that before. It's probably one of my favorite features of the Lite model, and probably makes it one of the biggest sellers because it's the only of the series that has red. And red is really important. I mean, it's on a multi-use source or multi-use flashlight in this size caliber, red is like definitely desired in most cases. I think most of you would agree. Mode memory is nice to have. The strong white light is good. Lock mode, always good to have a lock mode. I like this carry clip. Makes sense, sensible, and a premium build quality equal to the ArkPro Series. Definitely, they didn't skimp when they went with the Lite model. It still feels substantial and worth your $69 for sure. You're buying something of quality, you're getting quality. So, definitely. Dislikes and wants. Well, pretty much one thing. A beacon mode. Yeah, I think a beacon mode on the white light would look really nice. A nice little flasher would be perfect. That's missing on this. I wish it had that. Maybe a red flasher for the red LEDs, but mainly a beacon mode for the white light. I'd like to see that added to this light. That's my main thing. So overall, the ArkPro Lite is a winner in my book. Awesome. The compact, flat size makes it worth having, and the price. Having those red secondaries are the biggest grab for this light for $69. I'd say it makes it the most versatile out of all of them because I really don't use a green laser, and I use UV sometimes, but I mainly use white light and red. For me, this is the best one of the series for usability. But if you're looking for a higher capacity, premium build quality, the Ultra is probably the other one I would get. I would definitely pick up the Ultra series right here. I'd spend extra money. I know it's almost twice the price, but when these are on sale, they're around $110. I haven't seen these lights go on sale yet, but yeah, if you're looking for a little upgrade, the Olight's aluminum alloy, it's like a harder, like 1.7 times harder, so almost 2 times harder. That's good. And I do like the style and design on this as well. So if you're looking for an upgrade, you don't need red. I'd probably go this route, just because I like the design. I like the alloy. ArkBeat's kind of a novelty, but yeah, I mean, and if you're not needing that, of course, you could always get the regular ArkPro, which I have in orange, which I absolutely love. Yeah, it's a beautiful light. Yeah, and it does everything the Ultra does, except doesn't have a little ArkBeat thing. It doesn't have the special aluminum, but does everything else, which is good. So anyway, there you go. The light reviewed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. 2, if you like Olight flashlights, want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell icon. Of course, 3, comment down below what you think about the Olight ArkPro Lite. Let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.